Hey CYBL fam, I know it's been a while, but we're back with you here in the Central Conference for our CYBL Today pod. Man, Alan, how we feeling today and how we feeling about this season?
Yeah, it's pretty even out there right now. I mean, it really I have no predictions. So if you're gonna ask about predictions this week, I got nothing for you, man. I feel like there's so many good teams right now, and there's still a few games left in the season
There
for
is.
things to turn around
There
for
is.
different teams. And I mean, we keep jumping out of first spot, like we go into first, then we come out of first. So it's anybody's game at this point.
It is. It really is. I won't, I'll spare you the predictions until we get to playoff time. Like I think December is like we'll do another pod for December, and it'll be like our playoff pod because there's still a lot more season to play. It's kind of funny because we're actually a few weeks like in the Eastern Conference. We're actually a few weeks ahead, so like we're almost at
Right.
playoffs. We're at our last regular season game, and then it's playoffs for us. So
Yeah.
I'm already getting in that mindset. But I know that Central's not there yet, but there have been some exciting games, bro. There've been some exciting games
Yeah.
we've been watching, bro. I guess the first thing would be what have been some of the highlights for this season for you, what you've seen, some of the things that you didn't expect, some of those unexpected things that you're seeing take place right now, whether if it's players or teams.
Yeah, so I think like the Flames continue to impress. I mean,
Mm.
Nathan Lanning and Aiden Vang traded, you
Yep.
know,
Big trade,
big
blockbuster trade.
blockbuster trade, exactly. That was huge, and so you just wonder, okay,
Hmm.
like how are the Flames going to adapt? Are they going to be able to carry that on? And
Hmm.
I mean, credit to them. I mean, they're doing great. Like the whole team's doing great.
Yeah.
Henry, last game, I was super impressed with Henry Tran, just the way he was playing. Mason's playing amazing.
It's
Landon,
impressive, man. It's
Landon's playing
impressive.
great as a point guard. You know what I mean?
Wow. He is
Ryder
leaps and
Tatum.
bounds.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
got
just
leaps and
yeah,
bounds.
exactly, man. So like, I mean, that whole team's done great. You look at the Eagles, it's pretty well a full rebuild, and
Man, I
they're
know.
hanging
Except for
in there with
Evan.
everyone, man. Yeah, except for Evan Bacher, yeah, but they're hanging in there, man. They're doing their thing, and I mean, they're definitely one of the better teams out there right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can't say enough about like all the things going on right now. I mean, we had our first, it was actually the first games of the season there. We had our
Mm-hmm.
first in-game dunk, in CYBL history.
Incredible. We were
Yeah,
supposed to post that on our social media. We haven't done it yet, but we
man.
definitely will because that
Yeah,
is a highlight that like must be like
yeah, man.
must be plastered everywhere.
I think the best is Michael's commentary when he's like, he
Man,
just postered Guy. Oh man, that's the best.
I know it was crazy too because like watching Caleb do that, like it didn't look like he was gonna get up like that. Like he was just
Mm,
going straight, and then like all of a sudden it was like quick hops. Like it
yeah,
wasn't just hops; it was quick. Like he went from like lateral to vertical in like
yeah,
I don't know, zero point 0.5 seconds, and he was up there. I was like, what? I missed it because of that, because of how quick it was.
man.
I
I
missed
know.
it, man.
Yeah, I know. You missed the first one ever. All right. Well, we're
It's
hoping
crazy.
therell be more. We're hoping
Well,
there's gonna
there'll
be
be
more.
more. I hope
Yeah,
there'll be more. Yeah, like,
yeah.
and I know. I feel like there will be. It will be at some point.
Hmm.
Or Caleb might do it again for us. He might show up again for us. Who knows?
Some playoff stuff.
Some playoff
That's
stuff
the
for
hope,
sure.
man. That's the hope. I mean, they're still in contention right now to see if
Mm-hmm.
they'll make it. Right. I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of teams. There's a lot of movement that could
No
be
team's
made right
eliminated
now.
right now.
No,
No
I
team's
know.
eliminated right now.
Yeah.
Like it's still wide open for many teams. Like I feel like even the Rams, who they had a slow start, but that's just because some of the absences that they had. But I feel like even in
Hmm.
this other part, we saw that they just competed against the Flames, bro. Like
I know.
you, they,
You almost beat the Flames. Like
I
they
know the reigning champions.
and right now sitting in first in
Mm-hmm.
what Destiny division, right? So
Yeah,
they're sitting up top right now. I know the standings haven't updated yet from last
yep,
game, but they're now
yep.
sitting atop.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they almost beat that, right? There's nothing to
Incredible.
be upset about that game. I think they
No,
played perfectly, and it could have went
played
either
their
way.
hearts out. Yeah,
Yeah.
they played their hearts out. I think obviously, I think they were missing Lucy in that game, so that's also a key piece
Hmm.
too.
Yeah.
They were missing in that game too.
Yeah.
And so, but I think regardless, like yeah, they fought to the bitter end, bro. At one point, like I looked at the score, I was like, no way, they're down 12. I don't remember how many minutes are left, like 3 minutes are left, 3 or 4 minutes are
Yeah.
left. Down 12, and then watch them just like claw their way back into the game. Made it a 3 point game. Man, it was impressive. It was
Yeah.
impressive. And I liked watching the Rams get more players involved than I saw in previous games.
Hmm.
But he was involved, and like well, a lot more players were involved and actually producing too. Like they were
Hmm.
because of that they had a confidence about them, and they were actually producing during it. It was pretty impressive to watch.
Hmm.
Marco looked like the Marco of old.
Vintage Marco.
Vintage,
Vintage.
vintage. He shedded some of the rust, and it looks like he's back in it, man. He's back at it,
Yeah,
man.
man. Oh yeah, no, he looked great out there. That was fun. I was excited to see him just, I think for him even he was probably, a bit surprised when things weren't going his way before, right? So I'm happy
uh,
that it's starting to kind of
Starting to
fall
click.
for him again, and yeah, exactly, all coming into
Hmm.
place there.
Yeah, yeah. So that's another one that I would say, bro, was a crazy surprise. The Angels. The
Mm-hmm.
Angels, watching how the Angels are playing right now, they are playing some of the best Angel basketball I think we've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
They're not they're not a team fighting for a playoff spot currently.
No, I mean
Like
they've probably even clinched one already. Like I mean,
yeah,
they would have to lose every other
close
game.
enough.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, like even if they did lose every other game, I think their point differential is still enough for them to just they've made it. So I think
Yeah.
they're 2-1 right now. I mean,
Hmm.
even True North has lost 2 games. So
It's true.
think about what
It's
you're
true.
saying here. Like
Team
the
that just went to the
Angels,
finals.
I know the Angels could win their division.
Wow. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness. Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
If they just keep
Man.
going on their trajectory here, winning every game, I mean
Oh my goodness.
they could win the division. They're tied right now with the Lions at 2-1.
Yeah, I know.
So it's
I wonder,
but
do you know if the Lions and Angels play each other? I am curious about that.
that would be a good game.
Yeah, I'm curious about that to know if they
Let's
play
see
each
the
other.
schedule.
I'm gonna try and see if I can pull it up too here because I just want to see what's coming up and see if it's on the docket. Oh, they do this week. That's huge.
Wow, that's a big game.
My goodness. Yeah, literally first they play each other, bro. That's gonna be
Wow,
crazy.
that's
That's
awesome.
gonna be yeah.
That'll be
So
a
that
good
will
game.
be that's gonna be a showdown, man.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be wild. Wow. So you got those teams. Those are some surprises. I think even just looking at like individuals, if you had to look at individual players that have been like kind of impressing me this season from what I've
Mm.
watched, I would definitely have to say first off, I got to give it up to Keel, who is continuing the same level that he
Mm.
had last season. So so people know it's not just like it was an anomaly, and it's like he's actually
Hmm.
consistently becoming that guy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like he's literally averaging 24 points a game, bro. Like this
I
is
know.
like we're talking about like Aiden type stats, like
Yeah, yeah,
like he's averaging that right now. So
yeah,
he's in that company right now. Aiden, Nathan's, like those players, like that's the kind of company that he's keeping, which is
yeah.
kind of
Hmm.
impressive. So obviously watching him, kind of on the, I guess on some other teams. What's his name on your team? I did not expect that from him.
Josiah Lewis, or
Josiah Lewis. Yes, that's
yes,
him.
yes.
That's him.
Yeah,
Yeah. So he's another one.
he's a great point guard, I think like yeah, maybe he's not hitting the stat sheets as much,
Yeah, I know.
but just that's kind of I think that's an important piece, right? Like when you look
Mhm.
at different
Mhm.
teams and you kind of look at like, okay, is this person just great at scoring, right? Because you can shut
Mhm.
that down. You can
Yeah,
shut
you
down
can.
someone who's great at scoring, right? But someone
You
who's
can.
got great vision, great passing ability, and still able to drive and still able to shoot, that's harder to defend. And
That's so
Nathan's
true.
been playing so well off of that, and they've between him, Aiden Bang, the three of them have created a good chemistry, right?
Yeah.
And so, it just makes that line just that much more of a threat, right? That way you're
Mhm.
not, in the past, it was like people could double or triple team Aiden,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that would be their game plan, and
The
somehow he would
yeah,
still get through.
he'd still,
Somehow he would
still,
still make it.
dude,
You
still,
know, at least they had a game plan, right? I mean, now
yeah,
it's a bit harder, right? So I
that's true.
like that. No, yeah, it's true. Like even going back to the Angels, talking about special
Yeah,
players, like,
yep, yep,
we kind of hoped and predicted that Noah Trate would kind of be that leader,
yeah, yeah.
and I really think he's taken charge over there, and he's
He
been a
is.
great defender and a great scorer, and just
Yeah,
kind of everything they needed, right?
and bringing the energy.
The
You're bringing
energy.
energy,
That's what he always brings. Yeah.
man, and they need it. Like it's like he is becoming like almost like one of the players that's like their engine right now, and it's like
Hmm.
it's keeping them going. It's keeping them, continuing to like regardless of what's happening in the game. Like he plays 110%.
Oh
He
yeah,
was
man.
110%.
Yeah.
So I love watching it. I think he's happy there
Oh
after the
yeah.
trade. You
Yeah.
know, this season, by the way, we haven't had the chance to talk about it. Has had the most trades I think in CYBL history,
Wow.
as we've seen this season. Like we've seen some pretty big trades, man. Think
Yeah.
about we just talked about Noah Trate. We just talked about Nathan Lanning, and Aiden Vang. We
Yeah.
gotta talk about you gotta look at what's his name, Jacob Hackett, just moving all the way to the
Right.
strikers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who else am I missing? Josiah Farang and Ezekiel moved to the Warriors. Like there were some big moves that just kind of took
Yeah.
place
Yeah.
in the Aussies
Yeah.
that I think were needed, especially with the retirement of so
Yes.
many like superstars.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're seeing now, and I love it, I feel like we're seeing the ascension of some new stars, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at like a player like Fraser Covey, man. Wow,
Man, he's been playing incredible.
wow, 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 bro. Like
Yeah.
you look at him and the way he's like, man, he's had some plays where I'm like, bro, look like Kobe out there, bro.
Yeah.
Like what am I seeing out there, man? Some of the plays some of the things he's done, especially like, yeah, like just the footwork, the mid range, like just everything. It looks
Great.
great.
Once again, another great point guard. Just like he's not just always taking the shot.
No,
He's got great vision too, right? So the
he
passes
does.
are just on point. He's on the Lions, isn't he?
He's on the
With
lines with
was
Riem
Riem, you know what I mean?
Cunningham.
Like that's ridiculous. Like that is
Riem
a
Cunningham, yeah.
strong team, man. Once again, the Lions are emerging as a strong favorite again.
They are. They are. It's gonna be interesting this season, man. I don't know if it's like gonna be. I don't know. I feel hear me out. I know that I'm about to drop some bombshells,
Okay.
but I feel like we're gonna see a real shakeup in this playoffs.
Well,
I
I think
think
so.
like
Yeah.
I could see. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could see the Eagles going to the finals. I could literally see the Eagles. I feel like they have all the pieces to do it, and I feel like I could see them going to the finals. And like, I can't make a full-on confident prediction yet,
Mm.
but I could see them playing the Angels. I could
Wow.
literally see that matchup take place. I'm
Wow.
telling you, I can't make a full prediction right now, like and go all in, put all the cards on the table, but I could see it,
Right.
and it's one of the biggest shakeups I could see in CYBL history to this point.
Wow. That would be crazy. The one that I actually think might pull it off is the Knights, because sometimes like games
That's
just don't go
true.
your way. And
They've
they
had
just,
some really close
yes,
games.
it never seems to drop their way. They've been to
Hmm.
overtime, they've been down to like the last seconds of a game. It just
Hmm.
always seems to slip their grip there right at
I
the
know.
end. But I feel like just the way they're playing, they're improving on every game. They're getting a little bit better, more like a team.
Yeah.
Man, I think they might be that underdog story come the playoffs. Like,
Mm,
they might just have
it's
really
true.
close, tough games, and they could go far. I don't know
They could
that
go
I'd put
far.
them first or second, but at least third. I could see
Hmm.
them making it there.
Hmm. No, I don't think you're wrong, man. I don't think you're wrong. I think we're up for a big rude awakening, big
Yeah,
shakeups happening. Like, obviously, we all know, like, True North is my team, but right now they're
right.
sitting 2-2 in the standings. They don't have the same start they did last season. They got back to the finals. Can they do it again? I think they could, but I think there's a lot more competition. this
Mm-hmm.
season that's like they're figuring certain things out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yeah.
that can tend to happen sometimes where you just like you have this success, but then you get figured out, and then you have to figure out ways to now maneuver. Now that people understand your strategy. So I think that that's going to be something that Coach Rob. I think he's good. I think he's got the ability to do that with the team, and
Hmm.
you know to kind of like steer them in a direction to see them kind of overcome those things. So it'll be
Hmm.
really interesting. It'll be really interesting to see. I'm even thinking like that we haven't even seen like a lot of the strikers yet either. They've only played three
No.
games this season,
Yeah.
right? So they're another team that's like right there, 2-1 now on the season,
Hmm.
right there to kind of like man, the Destiny. I was gonna bring this up earlier and I forgot, but like the Destiny division is pretty beefy right now, bro.
Yeah.
It's
So
looking.
is is that your favorite for the All-Star game to win?
Oh man. I mean, I think it's hard to say, but
Yeah, it
right
is.
now,
Wow, they've got a lot.
right
Wow,
now, Destiny is like you think about who's over in Destiny right now, right?
it's
You've got
ridiculous.
Nathan Landing, right? You've got what's his name?
Ryder Tatum.
You got Ryder Tatum. Well, we haven't talked about him yet. He's been incredible. He's incredible, man. The leader on that team on the Flames. So you got Ryder Tatum. You've got was it Evan Boteger? Uh, and then you've got who else do you got on it?
You've got Caleb Kiesebrink.
Oh my God, you got Caleb. Yeah,
You got
it's pretty
Jacob
nice.
Hackett. Ewan
Oh my,
Kenwright.
Jacob Hack. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Man,
it's pretty
yeah.
beefy in
No, it's there's a
Destiny.
lot.
And
There's a
there's some
lot,
big
man.
news. Guys, stay tuned because we're going to be making a big announcement soon about the All Star game this season. I don't want to spoil it yet, but we got some big, just exciting things planned. I think that's
Yeah.
going to enhance this All Star game, and it's going to take it to like a level we've never seen before. And I think it's about to raise the competition. Those of you that are about to watch this, like, stay tuned because we're about to drop a big announcement really, really soon. But
Exciting.
yeah, it's exciting, man. I think it's crazy. Like I am feeling like we're in an era that's just about to that's just literally about to take off, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
think about some of these players that we've been talking about for season after season that have been growing, building, that are
Mm-hmm.
now having like are at this point where they're taking like I think about you and Kenwright, for instance. Like he's always been like a pivotal piece, but he's turned into like a real bona fide all-star point guard
Yeah.
on their team. I look at like, players that we're talking about like Evan Butager, who also taking off in incredible ways. Kyson Burley, bro. Kyson Burley is
Yeah.
averaging 12 points per game right now, 2 blocks per game, no, 2 rebounds per game, 1.3 steals per game, 0.7
Mm-hmm.
blocks. Like he is putting on probably the best career
Yeah.
season that he has so far. Yeah, I mean, like so many guys, man. Liam Coots on the
Mm-hmm. Knights.
oh my gosh, yeah, the Knights. Like he's putting up spectacular numbers this season too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, it's just cool. I think it's cool when you get to see these new players kind of shine,
Yeah. Yeah.
come up, man. Yeah. So that's what I would say there, anyways. But what
For sure, man.
question for you, bro? What would you say is like some special moments that we can kind of reminisce on this season as far as games go, like clutch games go? Any
Mm.
special moments stand out to you?
Wow. I mean, man, I know, like, once again, I mean, like, I think that first night really just was wild. I mean,
That was
we had the first ever dunk in game, and then we
yeah,
had our game against the Lions where we were down 12 points with 3 minutes to go, I think it was. And we
yeah.
clawed our way back, went
That
into
was crazy.
overtime. I mean, if we don't win that game, we're in a whole different
This
situation right
season looks
now.
really
So,
different right now.
yeah, man. So, and then that night's overtime game was unbelievable. Now, I forget who they were playing. It
It was the
wasn't,
Flames.
it was the Flames.
It's the Flames.
Man, that was unbelievable. Like,
Yeah, I
that was
know.
so close, man. They almost had that.
I know.
So,
I
I
know.
mean, we just had great competitive games. Even this last week, just the
I
games were
know.
just so back and forth,
So
what
crazy.
like all of them really close.
Every
There was
game.
no
Every
telling
game.
who was going to win until the last few moments. So
Yeah.
I love that, man. I love, like, I think this season more than any season has been really
Hmm.
well rounded. The Rams has been unfortunate, but they were missing
Yeah.
two of their key players for both of those blowout losses. And then
Yeah.
the last two losses they've had, they were close. They were close.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that. I mean,
Hmm.
they unfortunately, it just like they had a late start to their season,
They
was
did.
having
They
all
did.
their players there, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
I
All
think
right.
I think there's
Yeah.
nothing we can do about that. But like, yeah, this whole season's been highlight for me, just
Hey
that.
man, what happens if the Rams win the next two games?
And they make it, that'd be incredible, man. That'd be incredible. And that's the thing,
Like,
it still can happen. Like with the
yeah.
wild card, love the wild card, man. That's the
Yeah, I know.
best.
It
Like
is
it
the
just
best.
gives them an opportunity to not give up, right? If they win their next two games, they're still in this, right?
We're still in this, and we're talking about, for those of you that may not know, the wild card rule has changed now, so that if two teams are tied at the bottom of the standings and they have played each other, that their record against each other will be determined before the point differential. So that adds a whole other dynamic here, that like those matchups actually now mean a little more as you get closer down the stretch to the end of the season. So, man, I
Yeah.
feel it. It's gonna
Oh,
it's gonna
yeah.
be so
They got
interesting, man.
some tough games ahead of them. They got Strikers and the Lions, man.
Mm,
Some tough
okay,
games. So they've I
that's
mean,
big
hey, if
news.
they pull it off,
Hey, I
just
could,
imagine that, man. That would be
I could,
amazing.
I
Yeah.
could. I mean, think about what the Angels did.
Hmm.
Like many times where they would literally just like play, and their nemesis, their arch nemesis is the Flames, and they would
Yeah.
always be playing the Flames, who they have like their franchise pedigree is off the charts. They've been
Hmm.
they've won two championships, been to the finals like 5 times. So
Yeah.
it's like what I mean, they always keep playing them, but they would beat them when they needed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They would beat them when
Yeah.
they needed it, and then they'd make the playoffs. So like, man,
Well,
I
and I
don't know.
think that's kind of even the difference for the Angels this year. They're not going to be in a wild card
Hmm.
position if they
Wow.
continue this way. So the
Yeah.
only way they play the Flames, or I think Nathan might be their kryptonite. I mean, their only loss
Oh.
is to us. I mean, it depending how you look at it, either way, if they continue on this trajectory, they won't have to play either
Yeah.
either teams until the finals. So all they have to do is continue down this road,
Yeah.
and they can hopefully make their way to the finals, like you said.
Hey, hey, man, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I am looking at, and I'm like, there's a really good chance that that could happen. What the team that they're gonna have to stay away from is the Lions.
Hmm.
They're gonna want to stay away from them. I feel like if they can stay away from them,
Yeah.
they could potentially do it. That's just my thought. But again, you know what? Everything that I say is fueling someone.
Yeah.
If I say some way, it's fueling another team that what I mean has the
Yeah.
potential to
Yeah.
get there. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be, yeah. This is where it gets really exciting, honestly, down the stretch here, man.
I know. It's
It's gonna be
funny
really
to
exciting.
think, yeah, just because of the way the season goes with all the teams now, like
Mm-hmm.
some teams are only halfway through their season. They've only played 3 games, so there's still a lot more to be seen. And I'm excited. I'm excited because, yeah, we're really starting to see kind of more players emerge
Mm-hmm.
now. And I don't know, like even though we still have lots of all-star,
Mm-hmm.
because it's kind of opened up a lot this season,
Mm.
there's a lot of players kind of really coming to the forefront now. Like it's not
I
just
agree.
like
I
8
agree,
guys, it's like a ton of guys, you know what I mean? Like
man.
I look at that whole True North team and I think there's not one guy on there that I don't
They're
think is
incredible, man.
fantastic. Like
They're
I think,
incredible.
Thomas Williams is looking great,
Mm-hmm.
and then Jaden Marzuka is looking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they're a team. When they go out
They're
there,
a team.
it's not just, like even though Keel's killing it with points, it's not just him, you know what I mean? Like
No.
defensively, Jacob Kite's
Wait.
leading in steals. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I must take a look at this. Hold up. Wow. Yeah, 2.5 steals per game. It's impressive, man. Yeah.
And then
First, wow,
obviously you have Ethan Ney leading with the rebounds. So like
my goodness,
defensively, you've got a lot going for you there,
yeah,
so it's once again, I mean,
yeah.
not to quote the Dallas Mavericks guy there that just got fired, but
Oh yeah.
defense wins championships.
Oh
My
my
goodness.
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 That's so funny, bro. Well, thankfully here at
Poor
CYBL,
guy.
no one gets fired, so
My goodness.
uh, at least for those kind of moves, anyway. Oh man,
It's too
wow.
funny.
So I want to do a little fun question here before we end the pod because we're doing a late one tonight, so we
Yeah.
gotta wrap it up here soon. But before we leave, my next take here for you is who is I might follow this up with a second question, but we'll start with this one and see
Okay.
where it goes. Let's see. So who is the best CYBL player right now? Right now. Today,
Right
who would you
now?
say? Right now, or top three? If you feel like you need to go top three,
Oof.
I'll let it. I'll decide. But who would you say right now?
Best CYBL player right now.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna follow it
Uh,
up with another question. I think.
I think I think wow. I still gotta go with Nathan Lanning as the top for me.
I agree. I agree.
I think Keel is a close second. I think his defense
Mm-hmm.
has faded this season for
Mm.
me.
You might
He's
have just
he's
lit a fire.
oh yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, I accused him of this to his
And you
face
did.
first. Yeah. I said, Keel, what's going on? There's no defense anymore. I get it. I get what he's doing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
to a degree, but I think like what he was doing before was what made him the MVP last season.
Mm. Wow.
Like he was leading in steals before.
Yeah, it was.
I don't even know if he's close to the top of that list or not. But I mean, like I just think that's where
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Nate. I feel like Nate's always giving you 110% on all sides. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I'd gotta go with Nate on that,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
yeah, close second. I'd put Keel a close second.
Okay. Okay.
I just don't think. I think a lot of these other guys are great. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Riam's fantastic because he's both sides of the court type player.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just don't think they've kind of earned that
Mm.
whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They haven't earned that
And that,
status yet.
yeah, in that top tier of like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Players that will
Yes.
one day most likely be in the Hall of Fame.
You're right.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes,
That's what, yeah, yeah.
exactly. So I think that'd kind of be my thing.
Hmm.
Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, like, yeah, like you said, we've just got great players all around that are
Man,
just building, and I think
that's what I love. That's
yeah,
what I love. It's
eventually
deep.
these guys will be talking about them for years. They've still
Yeah,
got years
yeah,
to go. I think,
yeah, yeah.
Nate's on his last year here, and
Hmm.
I think,
That's crazy to think
I
too.
think, yeah, I think he's earned that much that he's that top guy, at least in my books.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. His pedigree. I think everybody's got to like come up to his level. I think that's what we're talking about. Like
It's the
he's
consistency.
it is, it is, and he's a
Yeah,
reigning champion. He's
yeah,
already done it at the highest level, two-time Finals MVP. The only thing not on his resume yet is the MVP, but I think
and
that'll come.
the OCC.
And the OCC, bro. My goodness, I can't wait for the next OCC. Man, the next
Oh man,
OCC is probably gonna be the best OCC we've ever had, man. I'm so
yeah,
excited.
I'm excited.
So
That
excited.
that man, like. I mean, I feel bad for people who don't sign up for that season.
I
Like,
know.
I
I
feel
know.
like, if you're in it every season and then you miss that season, it's like you are missing out on one of the
Yeah,
greatest opportunities. Like, it's a whole nother level when you get
it's a
there. Like,
whole other level,
everyone
man.
is playing with such an intensity.
Yeah,
It's like playoffs, just much,
like on
much more.
steroids.
Yeah, exactly, man. I don't know.
And
Yeah.
it's so cool. You get to see parents from the other side of the province. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Volunteers and staff from the other side of the province, teams, players from the other side, and I like all coming together. Like I think
Yeah.
that's just so cool. That's just so
It's
cool, man.
exciting.
So
Yeah, I agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So really exciting things. My last question here is: who would you say is the top three kind of like up and coming players that you would see. Kind
Mm,
of like, I don't want to say like a dark horse, but those players that like, are like kind of, they're in the shadows, but you can see them kind of coming up.
wow. Wow. Okay. We're going that deep. Okay.
I gotta finish this off well, bro. I gotta finish off well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. You know what? You take the lead on this one. I want to think about it for a second. I want to think, that's a deep question actually because
It's very deep. Very deep.
man, I
It's
mean,
very deep.
there's like there's lots of guys in the league that are just if I knew their ages a bit better, I think that would help
Mm,
you. I'm always surprised by their ages. You know what I mean? I'm always like, wow. Yeah. Dude, like some of the guys, like the one guy, Aiden Bean on my team, he's just
mm-hmm.
got this great mid range shot. He just
Mm-hmm.
doesn't miss it. And he's only in grade 8. And he's like 6'1" or something. And I'm like, this is
Man, I
ridiculous,
know.
man. Like,
I
and
know.
so like you just don't even know. Like, is that guy gonna be,
Maybe doing
like
anything. No, bro.
if in 2 seasons from now, is he gonna just be dominating the league, right?
He
Like,
could be.
I don't know. But
He
like
could be if he
because
develops
I
the right
think
way.
yeah, if we're talking about guys that are like already kind of almost there, there's
Uh-huh.
Jacob Hackett and Ryder Tatum and these
Yeah,
guys are
yeah.
taking over, right? Like these guys are the next step up, right? But then like yeah, like deeper than that, man, it's man, I don't know. Hard to say. Because like even Keel, think about Keel, man. Like I never would have guessed Keel would have become what
And
he's
it
become.
shocked us. I feel like it just shocked it. It just came out one season. Like it just happened one season, and now he's just here. Like it just
Yeah,
like there
I
was
know.
no like it was no like progression into this, man. Like he just kind of like
Yeah, it was like
it
he
just
was a
happened.
great defensive player,
Uh huh.
and then all of a sudden he just can't miss. Like
No,
he the what he has, the abilities he has. Like he has a great three, he has a
it's
great
impressive.
fadeaway. He
I
can
know.
drive. He can.
He can
He's a
rebound.
great point guard. Yeah, he can
Uh huh.
rebound. Like he's got everything.
Everything.
So I just feel like it's hard to say, but like I don't know. Like I would say like maybe someone like Thomas Williams is on his way up, right?
Yep. Yep.
I feel like
It's a
Ewan's
good player.
past that too, right? Because Ewan
I
is
feel like Ewan's
now in
past
the
that too. Yeah.
upper
Yeah.
echelon
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well, right? So
Yeah.
like
Yeah. For
I
sure.
feel like you're looking at like someone like Thomas Williams could be coming up or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
who else am I thinking? There's this guy, man. He was playing fantastic. He's on the Strikers. I actually want to pull him up here.
I'm trying to think. What are we talking about? Let's see.
Man, he was good. He had a great game last game. Just really aggressive. Honestly, his height was the only
Mm-hmm.
disadvantage to his whole game.
Wow.
But just great dribbling ability and it just, David Vishnitsky. Yeah,
Okay.
he
Okay.
was,
Okay.
he had great ball handling skill.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Actually, I was just thinking about it. The Flames, man. Henry Tran. Man,
Henry
that was
Tran.
that last game he had was the best game I've ever seen him play, man. He must
That's
have
impressive, man.
like he was being a little bit more selfish, which I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate because like everyone else does it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you could just
Yeah.
see it, man. You could just
You
see it.
could.
Like you know, he's really coming up. And I mean,
He
like,
is coming up.
the more he does that, I think just the greater you're going to see how much greater he is.
Yeah. 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 I agree. I agree with that.
Branch, River
River
Branch is
Branch.
another
He's
one.
great. He's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see like all the potential is like right there.
Yeah.
Now, like yeah, these are some good players for sure. I would definitely say as well. One player I'm looking at too, Abby Oster's brother,
Man,
Andrew
he was
Oster, bro.
good. He's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll tell you, I've been looking at him, bro. I'm like, oh my goodness.
He's
Okay,
got Abby's shot. He can
he
shoot
does.
just like her, man.
He
Those
can
two,
shoot.
they must just practice that all day long, man. They can
They
shoot.
must. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was so cool. Okay, so one thing I love about CYBL that was so cool
Mm.
that I got to see is like the multi like generational,
Yes. Yeah.
like the siblings like playing together and then
Hmm.
watching them like give each like that give and go that they did for each other was
Yeah.
crazy. Did you see that pass that Abby
Oh
gave
yeah.
to Andrew and
Yeah.
right finished it right up? I was like, man, I
Yeah. Yeah.
love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So
Like
do I.
you don't get to see that anywhere else.
No,
I
I
could see
know.
that
Yeah.
rise.
Well, Frazier and his brother as well.
Same thing. Yeah,
Uh, it's not Eddie. It's uh,
it is Eddie.
is it
Eddie
Eddie?
Covey? Yeah, Eddie Covey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eddie Covey. Yeah, okay. I was like, but yeah, Frazier and Eddie, they play well together too. So yeah, it is
Mm-hmm.
fun seeing the siblings playing together.
I find that so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Those are some good takes, bro. Some good takes, some good players. I think that, yeah, I think the future is bright. I'm excited to see the rest of the season, how it plays out. Guys, tell us what your predictions are too. Let's hear from you guys on what you think. Who do you think some of the top players are right now? Who do you think are some of the upcoming players? I want to hear it from you guys as well. Cause man, like so many things are shifting and changing. We're not gonna give you your predictions until the season is coming to a
Yes.
close and it's playoff time. So, any last words for the people, bro?
No, no, I love it. I'm excited to have this league going, man. It's a good time, and I just I pray that we're hopefully leading everyone closer to the Lord
Mm-hmm.
while having fun playing basketball.
That's it. That's it. And I think that's the whole heart, man. That's the whole heart. That's what
Hmm.
we want to do. And like that's the mission, that's the vision. And this season, as you guys know, the theme is literally we're talking about, our life, our life in him, eternal life,
Hmm.
what that really means.
Hmm.
And so, this is life is that theme. And so we want to just, even for all of anybody that's watching this, there is
Hmm.
more to this life than even just a
Hmm.
game of basketball. And that's what
Yeah.
we want to talk about. Like there's more. There's an eternal life that comes in Jesus that
Hmm.
ultimately fulfills us and gives us purpose and causes us to have a relationship with Jesus. And so that's really the heart behind what we everything that we do here at CYBL. And so I'm just excited, man. I'm excited for the impact that we get to make not only on the
Hmm.
basketball court, but off the basketball court spiritually and in our everyday lives. So, yeah,
Hmm.
man. But, anyways, guys, we're signing off here.
Yeah.
So glad we were able to get this CYBL Today pod in for you guys. Yeah, guys, again, engage with us. We love your engagement. As a matter of fact, it's one of the things that makes us excited and energizes us and, keeps us going. So let's get some of your engagement on this pod. Give us some of your feedback. And we look forward to seeing you guys in the next pod when it's playoff time. So take care, guys. Have a good one. And God bless.